Can we just leave it here? I don't want to talk about it.
He was one of my students. Clever, extremely hard-working. Just a shame he went down the route he did.
Jamie? Why do you want to know about him?
He is one of the best students that I had the pleasure of teaching.
I don't understand why someone would want to throw their opportunity away of going to university.
I'm sure it's just rumours. It's unlikely to be anything major.
I miss my family so much.
Uni's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Just back off. Been through a lot this year. I'm not talking anymore. I'm done.
I'm hoping for a bright future ahead for us.
I'm just finally ready now to start getting my life in order.
Thank you for joining me today. We're here to get a better look at what university life is like for our students and staff. So in that case, why don't you start by telling us how you're finding university currently?
Honestly, I can't believe I got in. I literally just scraped by the grades I needed. Like literally just scraped A, but I managed to get the course I really wanted to do, so I'm absolutely made up. And just like getting stuck in with all this fresher stuff, it's absolutely bonkers. It sweeps you off your feet a little bit. But hey, have you seen this new bar that's opened up around the corner as well? Ah, yeah, it looks sick. I can't wait to go and try it out. So all in all, yeah, that's absolutely amazing, all this fresher stuff. But now, since classes have started a little bit, it seems to be like balancing itself out a little bit. So, you know, all in all, I'd say I'm having fun, but it's terrifying at the same time. You know, meeting all these new people, making sure that you just fit in, or yeah, all of that going on. It can be a little bit strange, but it's only early days. It's only been a couple of weeks, so who knows?
Take one. Well, uni's well exciting, isn't it? They get to know people, the fresher parties, meeting your roommates and even meeting a few girls. Nah, I'm messing. It's been cool to meet people and, you know, learn when you fit in. Get to know lecturers and that kind of stuff. You know, fresher things. I've met a decent couple of people so far. Some are quite cool. I think I'll stick around with them. Yeah, they're all right. Got to play around with expensive equipment the other week. Pretty sick, if you ask me. I can't wait to learn what's needed to work in the big leagues.
Well, there isn't really much to say, is there? It's uni. The average uni experience is come here, meet some people, learn some stuff, put off doing your work until the night before, make bad decisions you live with for a while, get your degree and then go. That's how it is. That's my plan. Met some decent people, so there's one thing checked off the list. Classes seem okay, bit boring if you ask me, but it's uni, it's bound to be harder and more challenging. Just waiting to see if we can get anything out of this other than a degree. So yeah, overall it's going okay. Not sure how to fully answer that one.
How's university going? Oh, what a good question. Well, if I had to sum it up, I would say both sad and fun. I've been finding it really hard being away from my parents and being away from them for so long. But I call them a lot, so it's getting easier. But since moving here, I really feel like I've found my circle of friends, and I seem to be getting on well with them. And hopefully they will bring me out of my shell a bit more. Classes have started and they're fun. I love learning all about the inner workings of the industry, and I really hope I get to learn the skills I need to succeed. So, yeah, just have to say I'm really happy to be here.
So, as staff, how do you feel the first years are getting on so far?
Do you know what, it's so exciting to see the first years. I always think it's really just wonderful just to see all the bright, fresh new faces that come through those doors. And we're the ones that get to shape their uni experience, so I think it's just really important to establish a good understanding of everyone as much as you can. But honestly, these first years are, they're absolutely wonderful. They're so excited and ready to become part of their industry. They all seem so enthusiastic with their work ethic, and I couldn't be prouder of them already. I can't wait to see how they all do, and yeah, I just hope they continue to do their best.
The first years, I would say, are doing very well. They seem a smart bunch. I think a couple of them are finding the adjustment period stressful, but they seem to be cracking on and getting their head down. It'd be good to see this work ethic into the continued future. It'd be a shame to hear of any of them dropping out. I haven't heard any complaints or alarms of people dropping out of the course or wanting to change their course. So on my part, I'm really happy with them all. And you can't really ask for more than that, can you?
So guys, thank you for coming back to talk to us. This is more of a catch-up really. We just wondered how things were getting on now you're a little bit more settled into the university life.
Uni, yeah. It's going about as well as you'd expect it to go, I guess. Just getting my work done when I can. But considering I've got to go to the library now every time because my laptop's broke, absolute nightmare. And I can't afford another one. Yeah, it's been rough. It sucks because I've got to stick to their opening times. I've got to stick to the library's times, the class times, and then I've got all my mates constantly pecking my head. No, I'm getting there. Like, money's been tight, and but I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah, uni's going all right, thanks. Work's been handed in on time, making a name for myself, doing what I need to do. Lecturers, they're good at their jobs, and yeah, it's the usual by now. What really more is there to say? I'm sailing through, I guess you could say. My friends are doing well too. They seem to be settling in well. Glad I managed to find some people I can, like, you know, just be myself around. And yeah.
Settling well. You can say that, yeah. My mates are cool, uni's doing well. Been to a few parties, drunk a few. You know the works. Been an everyday first year. You know, pretty much got the hang of things now. Being trusted to take the tech out the grounds. Too's been using it for a couple of projects here and there. Got a big assignment coming up, but my group seems to be on point.
13, take 1.
Yeah. An update? Yeah, sure. Well, in terms of uni, everything's going really well. The lecturers are nice, the work is easy. I feel settled in. I found my housemates. You know those group of people I told you about earlier? They're really great people. Oh, and I'm missing my parents a lot less, so I'm finding it a lot easier being here and away from home. So, yeah, all in all, pretty good. No complaints from me.
We hear there's been a rumour of drugs and drug dealing going on around the university, so we just wondered how you felt about that.
Drugs? I haven't heard much about drugs. I mean, you see it in clubs, yeah, but make your own problem as it affects other people. But on campus, I haven't seen nothing. That I wouldn't put it past people to use it over here. Could be dangerous if you get it in the wrong area.
I've heard about some things about drugs going around campus, but I haven't seen anything specific. And like, we live a bit out of the way, I guess, so it would be easier to miss that sort of stuff. Just don't see the point in doing it, if you ask me. Like, make bad choices, yeah, but hardcore drugs is where I draw the line. You're in uni. You've got a responsibility to yourself. That's just me.
What drugs? No, I haven't heard of any of that sort of thing going on. Not that sort of crowd, I guess. I do wish that people who are involved in that sort of thing don't get in too deep, or else it could have serious consequences. People deserve a chance at life, not failing because of the hand that life dealt them. We shouldn't shame them, if you ask me.
Drugs or any paraphernalia are strictly prohibited on campus, as well as smoking outside of designated areas, in which case it would be a surprise to find someone breaking the rules, since it could land in serious consequences. Even as serious as getting removed or banned from the university campus. I don't understand why someone would want to throw their opportunity away of going to university and getting a degree over something as small as a temporary high.
Yeah, I have heard a couple of my students talking about drugs being around the accommodation, but I'm sure it's just rumours. It's unlikely to be anything major. And honestly, yeah, I do. I really feel for those who fall down that hole. But if they want to throw away their chance to learn over that, then there isn't much else we can do outside of offering all the help and support we can. I don't suspect any of my students are involved, so yeah, I'm sure it's nothing more than hallway talk.
Yeah, there's a really big problem going around with uni. I ain't seen nothing though. Like, but then again, that's just uni, innit? They come and experiment. Not me though. Nah, not my kind of thing. Keep away from that sort of stuff. Never been into it. Nah. Right. Are we done? I've got stuff to do. Can we go? Yeah. Sound. I'm going. Let me take this off. Can't be bothered with it.
I know it's only been a few weeks since we last spoke with you guys, but we have to ask if you're okay, but also if any of you have heard from Jamie, as he's been declining our interviews.
Jamie? Why do you want to know about him? I thought we were here to talk about uni. What do you mean he hasn't been in interviews? I haven't heard from him in a while. Because if you have, you better tell me. I haven't heard or seen him in a while. I don't know what he's playing at, to be honest. He hasn't replied to any of my calls or messages. If he's got himself into something, I swear to God I'll lose it.
Jamie? Why are you asking about him? He's got nothing to do with this interview. I'm not here to talk about one of my mates, I'm here to talk about uni, right? It's a bit weird you're asking about him. I can't lie. Isn't it your job to ask about university and not be a part-time detective? I haven't heard from him, no. No one has. We don't know what's going on, but he's probably just gone home from uni, like stressed. Anyway, moving on to what we're actually here to talk about. Uni's going well, of course. I understand I'm getting good grades.
Jamie, I haven't heard from him since the other week when we spoke about some stuff. It was just about what was affecting us both at uni. Nothing huge. He's probably gone home for a rest, sort out his uni studies for a bit. He hasn't spoken to you guys at all. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure he's fine. He'll turn up soon. He has to.
See, there was an incident earlier on in a premises where some people have been reported as injured. Off the back of that information, people have made off from that location. After that incident, we've been made aware of a road traffic collision, which is where we're currently at now, dealing with the casualties at that location and trying to manage that location as a scene.
He'll turn up soon. He has to.
I haven't heard from him, no. No one has.
If he's got himself into something, I swear to God I'll lose it.
Can you tell me about Jamie?
Jamie, oh yeah, he's a student of mine. He was with the first years we were asking about at the start of the year. He's a good student, smart and hard-working. It's just a shame the route he went down. Just never expect this sort of thing to arise in your classroom or with your students. You think they'd have the understanding to get help when they need it. Jamie didn't deserve that. Uni life is sometimes just too stressful for people. It's a real shame. He could have been a star student if he hadn't ended up the way he did.
Jamie. He is one of the best students that I had the pleasure of teaching. Always ready to learn, and he should have never, ever turned out the way he did. Life was just too cruel to him. You just never know what someone's going through, you can never be sure. I didn't do enough for Jamie to help, you know, I should have done more. It just didn't seem like it was this bad. He never even mentioned that it was about drugs. He made out it was normal teenager stuff, you know? I am gonna learn from this and I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be there for every student that comes to me for help. I'm gonna be better for Jamie. No one deserves that.
Sorry, what? Did you ask a question yet, or...? No? You're not going to ask me about Jamie in this situation, are you? Of course you ask about him. It's not as if everyone hasn't heard already. He chose the path he did, and look where it got him. There's nothing more to add that anyone else hasn't already said. All right, just leave me be, yeah?
Mate, listen, I don't know why you're still doing this. Aren't you done with all this? You know, I'm fine, uni's fine, everything's just fine. So, you know, just back off. I've been through some stuff a couple of days. So just get the camera out my face. I'm not saying anything else. I didn't actually agree to any of this.
I'm just finally ready now to start getting my life in order. And I'm just like looking forward to meeting all these new people and getting uni life sorted. Dead excited.
I made it. You know, it's always been my dream to study creative writing and media at uni. And now I get to.